Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the Krunkabubs. This is ReNDoG coming at you in episode 12 of this Let's Play Sevtech survival series. Welcome back, guys, to Krunktopia. Welcome back to our little Sevtech survival series. Man, woke up this morning with a spring in my step, guys, because in real life, I am literally one day away from flying to the other side of the world to spend Christmas with my family. Very excited about it. Cannot wait to get my toes into the beach sand and to dip my head into the ocean. It is going to be absolutely magical, man. But I got to be honest, guys, I am going to miss Sevtech. I'm going to miss you guys a lot. I have really enjoyed making this series for you. Been working on it for a couple weeks now, and man, it has just been so much fun. I really have been enjoying this mod pack, and I'm kind of worried right now, honestly, that when I get back from a holiday, I'm going to have a look, and our Sevtech series is going to be doing really badly on the channel. But you know what? I don't really mind, because I've had a really great time playing this series, guys, and hopefully there is enough interest out there from you guys that we can continue the series in 2019. But anyway, let's get on with today's episode, guys. What did we do last time? Oh man, we have been plugging our way through the tutorial section for the last few episodes, haven't we? We unlocked a whole bunch of cool stuff last episode, and this episode, I would very much like to perhaps begin the process of heading toward the Darklands. We made ourselves a nature's compass last episode, I think it is, and that's going to lead us to the Darklands, and there we'll be able to get dark gems, which we can then use to make the flame grilled goodness, and we'll also be able to make this storage upgrade over here, because to make a primal chest, we actually need some Darklands wood, I think. I was having a look at this earlier this morning, and take a look at this, guys. We need Darklands oak wood planks, so we do need to get to the Darklands to get some resources so that we can continue on our Sevtech quest over here. Now, there's a couple of other really interesting things that I have sort of spotted over the last hour or so. I've been off camera for about an hour or so, guys, and I've just collected a bunch of cobblestone from that little cave system over there, because today I would like to kick things off by doing a little bit of work maybe to the entrance of Krunkk Cave. It's looking a little bit boring right now, and I've been wondering why there are no cave ladies wandering onto Krunkk Island, and this is probably the reason. The front door of our house is literally made out of dirt right now, and Krunkk need lady, KRUNK SMASH, and no Krunkk lady is going to come and live in a home that has an entrance like this. So I thought maybe we could do a little bit of work on that today, which would be pretty cool. But check this out, guys. This morning I woke up, I had a little bit of cup of coffee. In fact, I still got some of that coffee right now. Give me 1 second. And I literally decided to just spend a bit of time looking through the available blocks that we have unlocked in Sevtech so far, right? Sevtech is a progressive mod pack. As you progress, you unlock more stuff. And I spotted some really cool things. Take a look at this one, the Crude wooden shield, which is awesome. We've got some protection from this, and if we're going to be heading to the Darklands, we're going to be fighting some very scary mobs, so it looks like this wooden shield is going to come in handy. I also noticed something kind of interesting when I was looking at the leather recipe. Let's have a look at leather over here. If we right-click on this, it shows us what we can build with leather, and one of the things that we can build here, all the way at the end, other than the armor, of course, which I think we need to make today, we can make a backpack, which seems really, really good. I mean, we've been talking about item management in Sevtech. Maybe that backpack's going to help us out quite a lot. So I think we should get some cordage and some of this leather going. Maybe we can make for ourselves some backpack action. What else did I want to show you? Oh, of course, we need to make all the leather boots, right? I think that's going to be good. And tanned leather seems to be better than normal leather. No, it's just darker. It just looks kind of cool. But what else did I discover? Oh yes, I discovered something pretty awesome. Let's get for ourselves a little bit of sugarcane over here. I've been thinking about maybe doing a little bit of automation in this episode also. I think it was in the last episode that we found a chicken, and what I thought we could do is maybe use a chest and a whopper to maybe create some sort of a chicken pen, right? The problem with Sevtech, where we are right now, is that we have nothing in the form of a fence. We cannot make fences. In fact, the only thing that we can make that looks like a fence is kind of like is this cobblestone wall over here, which isn't exactly great. But I discovered this thing called wicker, and it looks like wicker acts a little bit like a fence. Look at that. We make wicker out of sugarcane, and it looks like we might be able to make for ourselves a nice little chicken farm. And maybe what we could do is we could put the chicken on top of the hopper, just like you would do in Minecraft Survival, right? And we could make a nice little chicken farm out here. I don't actually know where the chicken is right now, though. He seems to have gone off on a little bit of a wander. But why don't we try and do that right off the bat, man? We got lots of stuff to do in today's episode. I'm going to see if I can keep myself focused over here. Okay, so if this is going to be where we collect the chicken, eggs and stuff, I think the chicken literally is just going to lay eggs. Let's stick the whopper over here. Okay, that's on the wrong side. So I think we're going to have to move the chest to face the other way, right? These chests work in such a weird way in Sevtech. I think we're going to have to make it face this way. Then we can put the whopper in there. Has that actually connected to the chest? Let's just make sure. I think that has. No, that hasn't connected to the chest at all. Okay, so it's a little bit of a mission getting the whopper and the chest to communicate with each other, but having the chest face in the original position actually connects the whopper to the chest. So that's good. Nice job there, Ren. That was kind of painful to watch, I'm sure, guys. Now, next step is to try and trap the chicken in the chicken coop area, right? Shall we move the tiki torch like one thing over there, and maybe you want to disconnect here so it looks a little bit better. There we go. This is like right outside Krunkk Cave here also. So this is actually turning out to be quite ugly. Hold on. Can we put the wicker like closer, maybe, to the hopper? Can we put the wicker directly over the hopper like that? No. Okay. There we go. I guess that is going to work in some sort of very ugly fashion. I mean, we can still access the chest over here, right? Where hopefully all the chicken eggs will go into. And I'd also like to say that this wicker is really ugly. Wow. It is absolutely awful. But that's probably going to work out quite nice. I suppose we do need to get the chicken in it, though. So there's the lead that we made a couple episodes ago. We're going to have to go find that chicken. I'm hoping he hasn't been eaten by a piranha or fallen down the chimney into the buckets of water down there. No, we're good. Chicken, my dude, where you at? There he is. Okay. Krunkk chicken is been shedding, it looks like it. He's been dropping some feathers and stuff, but that's actually really awesome. That means that we're going to be able to get, looks like, eggs and feathers out of the chicken, which is sweet. Hello, chicken, my dude? Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Hi there. What is happening, chicken? Come with me, my dude. You have been a wild chicken for too long here on Krunkk Island. You've been pooping all over the place, leaving a mess, and it's been an absolute nightmare to clean up, little chicken, okay? It's time that we get you to actually earn your keep here on Krunkk Island, all right? You've been free for too long. It is time to put you to work, little guy. Can he climb up this wicker and into the chicken pen? No, he can't. Okay, so that's actually kind of good, because that means we can take that away. There we go. That should, and if we just trap him in there, is that going to be good enough? He's not going to be able to climb over the wicker, right? Hopefully. Let's clean out the chest, though. Oh, yeah, this is kind of awkward. We can't actually see the stuff from this wicker. Okay, I guess we probably want to... Can we actually even access those things? Not really, right? Cyberdogs, Krunkk cannot tell a lie. He is a little bit frustrated right now. It has taken me 25 freaking minutes to set up this chicken farm. Give me 1 second, guys. I need some more coffee for today. There we go. It has been an absolute pain in the butt trying to get these hoppers to connect to each other, but finally I've managed to do it, rearranging them and getting them working, and I have now got the chicken face inside of the pen for eternal feather and egg poopage, which is amazing. Now the good news about this is that we now have an infinite source of feathers if we need them, and we also have an infinite source of protein now. The eggs that the chicken produces, we can actually turn into cooked eggs over here, right? Because the broken egg makes yolk, and the cooked egg gives us 1.5% protein. So we now have an infinite source of protein, an infinite source of fruit from the apple trees, an infinite source of grain, and an infinite source of vegetables. And that means, guys, very awesomely, we are able to keep our nutrition above 90% for every single food type. And that means we have maximum buffage right now, guys. We have resistance, we have strength, and if you look at my hearts over there, they are now yellow, which means we have basically 2 lines of hearts right now. We have double the life that you get in vanilla Minecraft. And that means, guys, we are about ready to head off to the Darklands to achieve this little thing over here, entering the Darklands and getting ourselves some dark gems. We're going to have to kill some shadow creatures, which sounds terrifying. And that's going to allow us to make this and hopefully get ourselves out of the tutorial. But before we get to any of that, we will need to prepare ourselves for that battle, and we're going to do that by making some armor and some shields and some weapons and whatnot. But guys, that's probably going to be most of next episode, I guess. So I guess we'll save that for next episode. For the rest of this episode, I would like to do a little bit of improvement to the entrance of a Krunkk cave over here. The place is looking quite janktastic, I'm not going to lie, and I would very much like to maybe do a bit of a makeover to the entrance of our cave. Make it look a little bit more inviting to a potential Krunkk lady that might be wandering around the area. And my thinking is that maybe what we should do is make our entrance or our cave entrance look more like a cave and less like just a giant ball of mud right now, which is exactly what the entrance to our cave looks like. It's looking super janktastic. So I have got an idea over here. We're going to use a bunch of different rocks over here, right, that we've been collecting. I actually have no more smooth stone available right now. Smokey, my dude, you need to get out of my way, man. I need to make myself a bit of smooth stone. We're going to be using smooth stone. We're going to be using some cobblestone slabs, and we are going to fashion for ourselves a very glorious entrance into Krunkk Cave. I want it to be a lot more manly looking, right? Even though we have this beautiful flower out here, that is just for the ladies, basically. And we do need to make the ladies feel like if they are going to come into our cave, they're going to be coming into the most manly of all caves ever created by any caveman ever. Man, already this is starting to look so much better, guys. Starting to look so much more like a cave and less like, well, just a dugout hole in the side of a mountain. If this doesn't attract a cave lady, then I don't know what will, man. I think we do need to add a little bit more block variation in here, though. And what I've actually just realized is that we don't have any other blocks to use to add block variation here. And I'm thinking about like some andesite potentially. Ah, there we go. Andesite coming out the wazoo over here, guys. Looks like I have just stumbled across the motherlode of the stuff. And I had a suspicion that maybe andesite needed to be unlocked or something. But nope, we just had to get on the raft and do a little bit of searching. And it looks like we might have a nice little mountainside over here. We've got an andesite quarry kind of close to Krunkk Island. So that is awesome. I don't want to use too much of this stuff though. So we'll just use a couple of blocks of andesite to add a bit of variation to our cave entrance. But this is going real good, guys. Actually kind of enjoying just chilling today. Doing a little bit of old-fashioned block placing here at the entrance to Krunkk Cave. However, my inventory is an absolute disaster. It is kind of stressing me out right now. I've literally just smashed out a couple new tools also because I've made my way through some of my tools today. But let's get a little bit of andesite variation into our cave over here, right? Just a couple of blocks here and there just to add a little bit of spice to the entrance of Krunkk Cave. And that's actually turning out real good. Look at this, guys. We might even want to do a little bit of work around the garbage pit over there. Maybe add a little bit of stone action around there. That could work out quite nicely. But yeah, I literally just want this andesite to complement these different areas here, right? Just to make the whole of this entrance pop a little bit. We don't want to add too much, though, because, you know, we just want a little spice here and a little spice there. Oh, man, that is turning out real good. I thought maybe we could use a couple of cobblestone walls here and there, too, just to sort of try and spice it up just a little bit. Okay, that's not quite going to work out the way that I wanted it to. But there we go. If we just add, like, one over there, almost as if it's just like a, I don't know, a rock or something that's sticking out of the ground in a sort of weird way. Let's add a couple of those. Nothing too crazy, though. Don't have to go crazy with those. There we go. Yeah, it just looks like a little bit of a different formation in the rock there, right? That looks so cool, guys. I am so happy with that. I wonder if we can actually create mossy cobblestone also. That might be something that could be really cool to use. Let's go back to our fishing traps over here. We should have a little bit of ironage, and hopefully the recipe is the same as in vanilla, right? If we put some vines with some mossy cobblestone, yeah, we will get moss stone. Very nice. That might take things to the next freaking level over here, guys. This is kind of a very bright block though, right? So we've got to be a little bit careful with the moss stone. That is not moss stone. Even though it was placed as moss stone, it didn't really show as moss stone, which is very weird. Shall we try that again? Oh, okay, so apparently we can't place moss stone just yet. Very interesting indeed. That is so weird. Yeah, it just turns it into normal cobblestone. Okay, well, I'm asking no questions about that. That must be a Sevtech thing. But there we go. That is looking absolutely glorious, guys. The entrance to Krunkk Cave. Basically pimped out the wazoo right now. If this doesn't get us any ladies, I don't know what will, man. Although I would like to get a little bit of green into the entrance, I think. And, well, we just used all of our vines to make moss stone that we can't use. But we have a few more over here that we could get in here. Let's get a couple of vines hanging here at the entrance of Krunkk Cave, I think. One over there would be nice, except it's not going to let me put it onto there, so maybe we'll stick it up there. That'll grow down there. Perfect. And maybe we just have one more up there. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's going to grow over there. And maybe just a single one to the side over here somewhere. Maybe we'll have a vine hanging off the apple tree over here. That'll look really nice, actually. Yeah, we don't want to go too crazy on the vinage. Here we go, guys. That is looking beautiful, man. Let's get an egg in the belly. Maybe we can get a couple of tall grasses growing over here too. Maybe do a bit of bone mealing at the entrance, right? Just a nice bit of tall grass there. Very, very nice. A little bit of grass in the center here too, just at the entrance. Yeah, that'll look really good. Maybe on this side instead. Just to balance the vine out a little bit. There we go. Oh, man, we've been doing some proper crafting today, guys. Look at that. That is next level Krunkk Cave action kicking in like nobody's business. I love it. However, it looks like I've run out of time over here for today's episode, guys. I had plans today. I wanted to make a whole bunch of cool stuff, but look at this inventory. It's going to take me 10 to 15 minutes to clean this inventory out, guys, and maybe next episode we can focus on some of the things we spoke about at the start of this episode, like the backpack and all of that jazz, but I got a little bit carried away creating the entrance to Krunkk Cave in this episode. We did manage to make ourselves a chicken farm, though, which is amazing, and we're getting quite a lot of resources out of this. 3 more eggs, 3 more yolks. Beautiful. That is insane. We have so much insane food now, guys. It is crazy. But you know what, man? I'm going to say goodbye for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Hey, if you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Smack that like button. Yo, me and Krunkk, we'll see you in the next episode.